Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Freshman, and we're back with some Hades 2. It has been a very long time, indeed, since I have played some Hades 2, to be honest. After attack. Tough move. Oh, interesting bonuses. Let's just take the
depths of the silver pool.
Yeah, let's take the aspect of Millennium. I think that is the best one to go for, isn't it? That's kind of what I want to do. Let's change this.
Return.
But yeah, plan today is we're just going to try and make my best build possible, and we're going to try and actually defeat the big bad boss that's all the way at the top. We're going to get rid of any
What was that?
Any of this sort of stuff on there. Interesting. We stuff something to do with that. And we're just going to try and beat the boss that I basically failed with last time. It's been a long time, if you can remember the last video I put up. And we got quite far.
I was beginning to think this one would never show his face. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
A fellow student of death. Perhaps you know me from my work, as I'm increasingly intrigued with yours. Our king insisted that I act upon the violence now spiraling out of control. So here, a first of many contributions to the cause.
Still as suave as ever, I see. And inflict wounds. What do wounds do? Wounds, your strike has 50% power when inflicting this. Can be reapplied after 3 seconds. Okay, so it's just like immediate bonuses, and then after 3 seconds they do stuff. A falling rolling blade. My attacks inflicting wounds seem good enough. So a little bit different from the Doom that we had last time. I see.
Fish is near.
Let's go fishing. But yeah, we finally do get
It's over.
a good old suave buddy. The God of War, hey?
Come.
But it's kind of like a burst damage, I suppose, you know, like one hit.
I thought I'd say nice knowing you, dearie. Not that we're going down without a fight, but just in case. We barely beat him when we first settled up with Kronos way back when. But now he's grown a lot.
Yeah, I can see that. Special inflicts that, and we can rarefy it. That is perfect right now.
There.
Straight to heroic. Scorch deals 35 damage with this. Now what I want to do is then get the weapon upgrade so I can rapid fire my staff, pretty much. And we have a weapon upgrade straight there. Let's go for that. Okay, so they've really changed how this works by the looks of it, annoyingly. I don't mind it.
How many of these do they have?
Yeah, they really have changed a lot of weapons since I last played with them. If I remember rightly, I remember when this was used to be like a rapid fire thing rather than, or maybe I got so used to using it the other way around. I do like the piercing effect, that is kind of nice, right? Attacks hit twice, but use that. Attacks have 30% power, which is pretty good. My special does a power shot that deals more damage and restores 20. Ooh. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. That means I can keep using it on repeat. Right? Well, we'll go with that. We'll do a special build. What else have we got on here that I did not see when I went and looked around? So do you have another flame which you want to pick up? 2 more wars, which would be nice, and some health and mana. So I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I pretty much set up for what I want to get. So yeah, let's go do that then. Holly's now thinking that I probably should have done this the other way around, right? Okay, I don't mind the whole, range stuff, but if I remember rightly, I could kind of fast fire, and that was always the issue. Well, let's gift him first, because we need to get his thing also.
Lord Ares, I know mortal warriors often would make offerings to you before their battles to the death. I likewise wish to pay you my respects. No mercy for our foes.
Okay, Malloy, get angry.
I shall not take such honors without giving in return, especially from one who understands my work. A living weapon such as you ought to have this.
I didn't realize
This
that
I accept from you, my
his
lord.
hands were covered in blood. I was too busy staring at his charming smile. Wounds may suffer 200 damage when struck. That's actually pretty good, kind of, because that means I can hit someone and do other damage to them as well. Your dash creates a row of falling blades on the path. Interesting. Agree with spoiler.
Death to our foes.
I am more happy with that. My book got updated also. Let's go get another one.
I release you.
But yeah, my main job today is just to see how far I can really kind of push this, right? Because do I get a power shot on this now? Interesting. Don't know what happened to my power shot, but I see, I gotta time it. Is that what it is? I don't know. Maybe I'm going mad.
I accept this message.
A cut above my alpha moves cause a falling blade to appear, but use 5% more mana. That seems fine. While I have less for health, special restores health. That is really good. When you run out of that, you prime 15 health until next occasion to restore some of that. So magic restores 100. Huh. Do I get the health back, though, if I prime it? Cut above seems way too good, though. Maybe we can get, like, the Blood Spree upgraded later. That would be nice. Or do I reroll to try and get this higher up anyway? Nah, let's take that now. I might need the damage, but the ability to have, like, that healing in the run is going to be so much better. Increase the Scorch. When suffering more damage could be interesting as well. I'm kind of liking Ares' boons here, you know? They seem to have a lot more, finesse on how to use them and bonuses that can be applied, right?
Hold still.
Which is kind of nice, I think, you know?
Hold still in there. their shades.
Get more flames. My sprint, that is really good. What's the heat rush? Just because it literally counters an entire build at this point.
The Earth's bounty.
Which I'm not going to... Some wind.
Yes.
It gave me wind. I still stand by. I think it's part of bad design that pretty much. Although it's still also it's still difficult, but that pretty much I can just pick up like one particular boon and I kind of almost trivialize a boss fight. And that's not to be mean to the developers and stuff over it. It's just kind of like, well, yeah, that is kind of... Okay, so I can, it's just timing-wise. Kind of good though. I do admit that. This ability to just keep regenning mana consistently. Because you think I cast 10, I get 10 back.
Ew.
So it is actually kind of like really good. Oh, we got this thing here.
What's good here?
Receive healing or just give me a heart. More health is always useful. It always is. Like, although I'm like down to 40 and I can start regenning and stay at 40. As long as I don't die, I'm probably in a good state, right? Because I don't really need mana. But I will keep it. I think it's still worth it.
Just watch your aim.
That should kill everything else off. Nice. And where is my lovely lady?
Thought I'd drop in. Look at you, sister. Your brother once had us all convinced he was trying to fight his way to Olympus. Now none of us can believe you're trying to do it for real.
I've known Hermes about as long as you, and can count the number of favors he's asked of me on one hand. Besides, I could use the change of scenery.
Then by all means. What a time that you're on your way up to the mountain while I'm on my way down to the underworld. At least we crossed paths. The choice is yours.
Ooh. Dash. Alpha moves deal more damage for 2 seconds. After I dash, it deals more damage. Special may deal critical damage, but you prime 40 mana. Actually, that is actually kind of worth it. I would like to pick this up, but no.
It's already within. Moonlight guide you home tonight.
I mean, like a 10% crit chance is still 10% crit chance, right? And because I'm doing so much damage with this anyway, and getting it for free mana, like, why wouldn't I? Like, I've already picked up, like, an extra... the extra mana anyway, so might as well prime some of it, and that means I can still do the cast and stuff, so that's pretty cool. I take the healing. Thank you very much. Let's go to the shop, see what's available. Ooh. Yep, we'll take that. We'll take this as well.
Getting shipment of those gold and Kronos coins. I melt them down and dump the goop into the earth whence it came, so Kronos can make more.
Then stop dumping it in the air. That's actually really good right now.
I reached the summit of Olympus finally. They're fighting back against Typhon himself. Perhaps you knew already.
Spoilers.
He's quite enormous, yes. Until we meet again.
Gotta be kidding. I know you're sent, but don't got any real clue what you look like. Probably you're kinda like this shepherd's crook I got between my teeth. No meat on you at all.
Perhaps if you knew my appearance, you'd be less inclined to treat me as livestock. My hair is pale as wheat. I'm clad in saffron and silver, and I wield the nocturnal arms forged in the depths of chaos.
Wheat and saffron. Throw in some sheep's milk, pinch of sea salt, little of this, little of that, then throw it in a fire for a bit, and you'll have bread to die for.
Bread to die for, that is well anyway. I will admit, this is kind of cool, though. I am the sniper build. Ooh.
Cheers, Hermes.
Thank you. I'm the sniper build with thermite rounds. Okay, let's interact first. We've got this guy's thing, which is probably a good thing to pick up, actually, seeing as we've got a lot of stuff coming our way. Does the next one random common boon of yours epic? Like, that could be useful as well, plus, like, the extra healing from fountains, but I might not say that for later, or do we do it earlier?
The hilt.
Let's take the hilt first. I think I need to. I can't buy anything from here, can I? No, although I would like the centaur's heart, but never mind, let's carry on.
Check.
We're going to try and min-max this build a little bit.
The docks.
We're going to play a game of keep away with everyone else as well, and essentially just try and one-shot them from range.
Take me away.
I do need more upgrade stuff for my flames. That's my next thing to get. But I do like this.
Iron.
I do like my build at the moment. This is really kind of working to the advantages that I kind of play to anyway. Right? And the odd crit is kind of nice, right? So the more I kind of boost up my damage and stuff will be even better as well. Let's proceed. But anything that gives me the ability to level up my boons is what I want next. Or just like deal more damage to armored targets, that could also be a side benefit as well. Let's pick you up, my friend. Because the armored target thing is kind of annoying, right? And maybe some like rapid fire as well for the just infinite Omega cast, please. I will keep that going. That is great. Well, I have at least 8 of that. The effects are 50% stronger. You do more damage to foes that are nowhere near other foes, so isolation. Cool. I think the rallying cry with the infusion is going to be pretty good. Like, we should be able to get to 8 for quite easily, right? Like, what are we at the moment? We're at 3, so 5 more, and we'll be in a decent position for that, which an extra 50% on my burn and things will be, like, huge. And
Come.
riveting gameplay.
Stand down.
Upgrade my burn, upgrade the burn. Yeah, then we just need some way to kind of like min-max the rest of the stuff we have, right?
The Black Flagship.
Seeds. Give me a level here, I'll take that. Upgrade the burn. And carry on. Give me money here, because I need more money for the shop before the final boss fight again. I like the fact the explosion actually works as well, right? That's kind of nice. Like, it has a range to it, and then I've got, like, that, like, piercing effect, so I've got lots of enemies to deal with. Just using my special seems a little bit weird, though. Should I alter one of these? No. Healing's pointless.
There.
Okay, never mind then. I'll still pick that up. I thought maybe I could get a boon out of it instead. What's nice is that The special doesn't actually require me to actually land anything either. Like, that's the other benefit I've realized. I just need to cast. Like, every 1 in 10 is a crit. Only if I can get the crit more. Okay, what have we got here? What does this guy give me? Healing or a boon? Mystery boon does seem nice, and I will pick it up.
Transfer me.
We'll just have to see. Health or money? Here I'm gonna go money. So this is kind of where I'm thinking like, oh yeah, normal attacks are gonna be better. There's like so many little things around, like I don't need to have like a big powerful hit. I just need to apply stuff to them. Yeah.
We did it, Kratos.
Nice.
Oh, there you are.
Eh.
My boundless, terrifying seas, my niece. Unfortunately, teeming with invaders now. Got my hands full dealing with them, if you must know. We'll see if you can break through their blockade.
Thanks, Poseidon. I'm not really happy to see you, though. Your cast also immediately hits foes in the front with a powerful splash. Hitting surrounding foes with a powerful splash as they start to strike you. By prime that, start reaching counter, your attacks become stronger. I'm going to re-roll these. After you strike foes with a weapon, create a spirit bubble. That could be pretty good. Actually, the depth charge is actually kind of extra damage into what I already do, so we'll take that. Question is, do I have enough money again? I do. We can maybe get a boon. Not the boon I want, but I'll take a random level. The healing? Yeah, we'll pick up the boon anyway. Also hit foes. I guess title ring being epic, I must take at this point. Let's go face off against my nemesis in this game.
Look who! Wait, so Prometheus is supposed to be in charge where the real action is? Thought he was busy getting pecked to the brink of death over and over by some bird.
I can attest he and that bird have come to terms. Come on, have pity on me, Eris. I have to deal with fire and feathers here and again at the top of Olympus.
That is a pretty good appeal, babe. But unfortunately for you, I don't have a heart. So come on, here comes your first helping of fire and feathers for the night.
Fried chicken, guys.
Here you go! Look out below! Got something for you.
So this is what I mean by like just that one bonus just trivializes this boss fight a little bit.
One good shot.
They're nice to see that they have thought about some of the directional, like, the visual indicators, because that was always a pain in the ass when it didn't drop. Again, her charge would be nice to know when that's coming, like, visually.
Incoming.
Maybe it's the difference between, like, I still stand by her turning Serpent Knight as BS. Like, you have to get out of it, but then look at the range. It covers, like, half the screen by itself.
Bombs away.
Yeah, but this is what I meant by, like, I say, like, one thing trivialized this boss fight a little bit. Got hit when I shouldn't have.
Race you home.
Is that hit? No. There we go.
The last laugh, babe. Much better.
Not the cleanest of runs. Only took 20 damage, but, you know, not the worst. At least didn't die lots. What's going to happen on the next fight I have?
Which keepsake now?
I think keeping this keepsake for the moment is probably the best. See that we switch over to Hephaestus, which I don't know what else I would get from him that I kind of want currently, right? But I kind of want to upgrade it. Can I bind it from here? Nope. Let's carry on then. But yeah, I will admit this game is really starting to come together though. With all the updates and everything else and the new content, it's keeping it interesting and... Oh, there's no fighting. Did level up.
There they are.
Go on, dude, just fire. But yeah, I'm kind of interested in like other combos and the rebalancing they've done, because I'm not sure I'm happy with the fact they can't like. Well, I you know, like I don't know how much has changed in that. Scorch increase, that's kind of pointless. So put that up.
Felt that for sure.
All that 2 extra damage that I got, it's gonna be totally worth it. Yeah, I guess take the bones then. Launch myself up higher. That's what I mean, I can keep like most of these stuff like locked in this kind of like, oh, now you're stuck here with me kind of situation. Between that, I basically have like infinite mana as well, which is kind of nice, so. Scoot and shoot, guys. Scoot and shoot. Do we go for more mana, or do we just take the boon from this? Or do I try and reroll for something better? Like, getting one of those now is a little bit late, even though I would love to have something like, you know, a bit of healing or something, maybe. Fine, let's go inside. Let's try and take some like healing, maybe. If we can get that, we'll be in a good state, I think. I do like the wave as well that I get from this. There's like an extra 50 damage as well, so not only do I get the burn, which is 50, plus everything else that I get on it, I'm also getting like the wave damage, so I'm doing at least like 220 per hit, plus the crit sometimes that happens as well, so it's not a measly amount of damage either. Just the Scorch would be nice if it was I think I've said this in the past, right? I am a man of the people when it comes to poison builds and all that sort of stuff, and like DOTs, stuff like that, and how to introduce DOTs into game mechanics and those sort of things. Like, I like seeing big numbers, right? And I like the fact that my big numbers can be amplified because of the fact that I'm using damage over time effects. The disadvantage that we have with DOT effects sometimes is they're either applied too quickly and then disappear, which means you don't really get to stack them. I think stacking DOT effects is kind of like the whole point of playing DOT effects, right?
We reunite. That foolish Titan. He has awakened Typhon, the most terrible monstrosity that ever lived. I still bear my scars from when we first clashed very long ago. Together, we did vanquish him before. We shall have to manage it again. Behold.
Yeah, so restoring HP seems great for me here, right?
Drink deep and persevere.
Try and make me kind of almost immortal to a certain point while still stacking up the usual stuff I want. I do want that bonus. If I can get, like, rapid fire or something, that'd be kind of nice. Get rid of those, they're gone. But yeah, so DOT effects, or dot effects, we only call them damage over time effects. I'm always a big fan of them, and I think there's many different ways that BOT effects can be applied and used. So I think Pokemon got a good way of doing it in some aspects with like the burn effect, where it does a fixed set of damage per turn. It's infinitely lasting, doesn't stack, so you have to have like something else with attack. So it takes up a status effect. Like that's a good idea for a turn-based battler in a way, so you don't become overwhelmed with just like too many status effects. Live action gameplay can be a little bit different because you've got to do is just manage the bar and then pray, oh, this is what you're going to lose over the next tick of damage kind of thing. Like this is your warning signal, which gives you time to react to it. Turn-based story does that anyway, so it's like it's not much of a big deal in comparison, but attacks are faster, attacks have more range and do more damage to distant foes. Ooh. We'll do that, because...
Imbued with greater strength.
Ooh, get some upgrades. Like, extra healing is extra healing, like, I'll totally take that. So, like, a good example is, like, you have poison, and you have normally, like, a stronger poison, so everyone does stronger poison to poison. Don't know idea why. You normally have, like, a burn or something like that, and you have, like, a corruption aura or darkness, and those sort of things as well. And I think, like, each one of those should, like, be applicable to dealing a status ailment as well. And I think they should also be, like, not as punishing. So, like, I think statuses in games, they always tend to, like, overtune them. So a good example of this, in my opinion, in the Pokemon franchise would be, like, paralysis.
Manifest your desire.
So what we got here? Can use the Hex one more time before using a fountain. That's actually pretty good. I will take that. And again, just restoring more health seems great. Getting extra money whenever I use it could be cool, but don't care. One more usage. That seems brilliant. Extra restoring. Extra restoring. Your Hex also restores any health lost in the last 2 seconds. That can actually be pretty good. If I lose, like, a lot of health at once. If you seem to your next move costs more magic. Your Hex deals 50% more damage. Using your Hex. Or Fountain gives +3 uses, even if you still have uses left. I guess we're going to go in for that, because if I can get that, that'd be pretty good.
The stars align.
Extra money. I don't think I need money on the risk of it, but I will take this for a boss fight. A really good boon bonus.
Perhaps I'll knock some sense into you yet.
I still stand by, I hate this fight sometimes.
Better.
He's so fast moving, and it's like, it's one of those things. Like, I end up just tanking through it more than I actually do playing it, right? Whenever an attack or special deal damage, restore some of that, which is actually pretty good. Scorch kills enemy faster, don't really care because I don't have that. Your chance to dodge is doubled, which is doubled against Scorch enemies. Let's reroll these, so I think I get something better. Foes perish, blast surroundings, deal that when slain. Whenever you face for a Scorch, deal that much more. For the first time. Yeah, I think that's kind of good. That would seem great. It gives me some regen, but highly flammable would seem really good. Can I get something better? I think I can.
The Fates won't mind.
Yeah, I think that's kind of better. Like an extra damage on that as well, on the cast. So I can do that.
I found something.
I will take that bonus myself. Probably not better than the extra, like... than just, like, the extra Scorch straight away. But I don't know if that will reapply if he has no Scorch. I think that's the major issue I had with that. Like, if they have no Scorch rather than the first time and it reapplies it, I think that's brilliant. Right, it's just 3 extra Scorch every time you apply Scorch, and you can leave it to run out, and I think that would be a better mechanic rather than just being like, oh yeah, the first time you use it, you get to apply 75 Scorch, and like, yeah, but that's not really that great. Is that just me? And that could be me. Like, I mean, I could be nitpicking over that, right? Nice, thank you. You almost crushed me, though.
Some bones.
Short work. You've seen what plagues us at the summit, haven't you? The source of all the tremors. Almost as though the mountain itself quakes with fear. We need a plan.
Hit it very
The
hard.
gods have stood against Typhon before. Wasn't it a well-placed thunderbolt from Zeus that did him in?
Tales of valor and deeds of valor are not always one and the same. Then let us lure this Typhon toward the summit, where our strength combined with yours is the best opportunity we have. And please take care, cousin. Your choice?
So whenever I use not a, that's actually pretty good. Like, I'm using that quite a lot. I will take that.
Then very well.
Go show that shade the way.
Let's compel you, my shade.
To the next battle.
Another joins our ranks.
More Scorch. I would like to get more Scorch, but I do need to take more of these things as well. Because if I don't take more of them, I'm going to have issues with them. Oh my god, my brain lost track of thought there because there's so much going on the screen.
That's settled.
I'm getting completely distracted and lose my train of thought consistently. That would seem great. Don't care about that. Alpha moves. Was falling blade struck between foes, but use 5 more. Could rarefy that. I mean, that's fine. I still gain more the more I use it.
Set.
So now it's like, use 15, but I gain 5 back, right? So it'll take longer to gain it back, but I can still do more with it. Let's go to shop. Take the healing, take the upgrade, something. Try the ring, fine. Splash from Poseidon may hit twice. And take the color of the river Styx. I mean, yeah, I'll pick it up. I mean, that would be nice to guarantee that I can actually make sure I can keep my consistent uptick, but... So, this is the issue I've got at the moment, is if I do end up, like, mistiming loads of stuff, I've got no way to gain mana back if I lose all my mana completely, right? At least I'm thinking that's why I haven't got Snare picked up any sort of mana regen. Except for my alpha move. Now, my whole entire build revolves around me spending mana consistently. And, like, having, like, the bonus of being able to, do that. Yeah, I need fluid gain. I need it. It's a 10% chance, but it means that at least I should be able to always maintain an upcast. Ooh.
You're looking well, Volley.
Another friend. Let's face off against another nemesis of mine.
A brief word. You know what lies beyond and still returned. I knew you would, of course, yet I don't know why. Because you won't tell me.
That's right. Your nonsense riddles are a bigger threat to my health than you, or your blasted eagle pack for that matter.
The threat you face is beyond your understanding. That is the only reason you persevere. Your ignorance is a gift, much like the fire that I shared with mortal kind, and now with you.
Man, that tracks quite far, that. That's insane. Okay, so he's going middle, say 1, 2, then bottom, 1. Got the dodge off, that was kind of nice. Is that some sort of like tracking attack? Because like I have not been hit by it, I don't think. Or at least if I have, I can't remember. And I can't tell if they made this like easier. Or have I just got used to it? So middle, top, no, middle, bottom, bottom, top. Bottom, bottom, top, middle. Damn you, bird. That was a good fight for me.
Wrath of Olympus. It cannot easily be stopped, you see. All according to plan.
But according to Keikaku,
Did he know he'd lose? Eagle's feather.
let's continue. We've got back here again. Yeah, it's been some time. So first of all, keepsake, what do we want? We'd like to keep that. Doesn't seem that great, really. Another resurrection would probably be pretty good, though. Yeah, so lucky tooth again. Just the fact that I can have it and then we hopefully won't die again. We'll revive back up, which would be pretty good. So we're having there. Now, what can I buy from you? Receive some healing, which would be pretty good. Hold off into that first. I think buying... Actually, no, maybe buying all this stuff is actually worth it. That'll give me full health as well, so yeah. Spend all my money. Spend it all. And let's go.
What happened here?
Let's go indeed. First one down. It's a nice room to get out the way. Let's move on. We're not getting any boons or stuff from this, but you know. Let's do a heal here while I can. Nice, thank you. Ooh. Okay. That is not what I wanted to do. Can kill it though. Yep, this guy is what I want because maybe we can still get like 8 of those. Ooh, got to dodge into that. Okay, I'm taking way too much damage from this thing again. Just stay out of its way. I'll use all my healing now I can, so this is like we're good at that point. Ouch, that actually hurt quite a lot. Yeah, I think this is like just damage sponge, like a damage check for the final boss. It's really annoying. Like, until you clean out the arena, it's really got like nothing really to show for it. You know, once you clear out the arena, like it doesn't have any really cool abilities or stuff like that to actually kind of compensate for the lack of the arena. Although I'm still getting hit by them. Ouch. You kind of get what I mean? Like, loads of its attacks just have, like, massive AoE to kind of benefit the small arena it was already really in. And then once the arena gets cleared out because of its own abilities, it's kind of like, oh, okay.
Oh, that is a stench. In the name of Hades.
Start getting impervious, gain some armor. But prime, I'll take the impervious ability. Like, that's still pretty good for 8 seconds. I can just wail on a foe for 8 seconds.
Closer to the top.
Which in most cases means I can just like focus on clearing the room as quickly as possible, right?
More monsters.
Nice, some extra HP. Ooh, another sparkling trail, that'd be nice. Although it's kind of pointless now. Like, I'm not playing badly, I just think, like... You get to a certain point and these bosses just have more health than they are actually, like, skill-based. this fight is a lot easier than fighting the spawn you had before, right? There we go, it's down. It only repelled.
Retreated.
Okay, so, does that give me 3 uses? I hope it does. So I would like to have the 3 uses. And that as well seems pretty good.
I walked the path.
It does not. Shame.
To the top.
Okay.
Lord Hermes.
Can't shake the feeling that I failed you here. I was supposed to figure out what Gramps was up to, but I wasn't quick enough. So now you're fighting Typhon face to face.
Lord Hermes, we'll have to go through everything that could have turned out differently once all of this is over. But for now, our present matters seem more urgent than the past.
I know, you're right. It's just I'm starting to accept that all of this is what Gramps wanted to achieve. First capture the 3 fates so they can't mess with him, then wake up Typhon so he can mess with us. Then take over everything.
You didn't know all the details, but long since figured out Kronos was up to something big. Had you not acted swiftly then, I wouldn't be here now. We wouldn't have this chance.
I prefer guarantees to chances, Em, but hey, you're right. We do the best we can with what we've got.
True that.
See you.
Okay, so I can buy the healing to fully heal myself. We've got 40 armor that could be useful. We could buy this. I'll buy this, because a boon is a boon. Gain some armor and prevent foes from knocking you away. Bonus armor is 100. That is actually quite a lot. Or just 20%, which is not enough. So take that. Heavy metal it is.
Such strength.
And the healing. I can't buy anything else, so we're all good. Okay. Let's learn this boss fight all over again, because it's been a while. Man, this is taking ages. Ooh, careful on that. Again, like, it's just the fact they take so much damage. Again, like, I just don't think I have enough DPS output to, like, handle, like, this particular boss fight. And, like, the amount of damage that it ends up doing to me is kind of hilarious. That tracks. so mad. Man, I did better the first time round. Man, that's insane.
Monster.
Oh well. Let's do our talkie, and then I guess that'll be it for this one.
His own brother? Ugh, no way, that is twisted. Your sisters are sick.
Well, they have many mortal lives to untangle, so to speak. The work can grow repetitive, lose its spark. So they liven things up from time to time.
Oh, totally. I would completely do the same if I were them. I wonder what they did to me. Could you, like, look me up or something?
I fear I'm not at
Looky
liberty
who.
to do such things.
Oh, come on.
More of this filth.
Stop making a mess,
You have
please.
such disdain for what we're trying to achieve. You act as though nothing was lost. Don't you want to see Nyx again? Or Thanatos?
Don't I want to see my mother again, or brother number I have no idea? No, they were even more stuck up than you. No offense.
How can you say such things about your relatives? Were they crueler to you than this?
Nyx always wanted things her way. Why should she, or anybody, have that kind of power over me? Because she made me? She didn't ask my permission, and I don't need hers.
I'm sorry.
I can see your logic. That I can. Do we have anything else around we can speak to or do? Let's do all this stuff.
Last. 'Tis a wonder that your mountain relatives are still able to be of benefit to you whilst having Typhon at their gates. Do they have any sort of strategy to stop him, do you know?
Good point.
They're working together to drive him back, along with the Titan's legions. But if they have a greater plan to put an end to the assault, they've not yet let on.
Let us assume, then, that they've no such plan. However, I'm beginning to think that the father of all monsters may yet figure into ours. Collect what samples that you can from him.
I shall, headmistress.
Some dastardly plan to go beyond. Maybe interesting. Don't know what I want to buy from there, to be honest.
We've not too many shades all the way out on the Olympus front. Only a few brave souls. They're saying that you met Lady Athena face to face. How's she holding up?
Considering she's holding back great numbers of the Titan's forces single-handedly, she seems remarkably composed.
I'd ask you thank her for the times she may have saved my skin, but discretion's for the best.
You sure I shouldn't say anything?
Back early.
Aye.
That nectar you've been passing around? Don't see why you bother. Not everybody deserves it anyhow.
Deserves? And I suppose you think you're fit to be the judge of that?
Yes. Who do you think I am? If everybody just magically got what they deserved, I'd have no reason to exist.
Fair point.
That's awful.
That's life.
Come on, Hypnos. Like, be awake for once. It would be nice.
Garlic.
And olives. Mandrake seeds. And go down as well. We could admire that plan. But yeah, I guess that is it this time round. Still struggling on that final boss fight. We'll have to do what we'll have to do. You never know. Maybe we'll come up with a proper strategy to actually beat him and, you know, maybe survive, because we can take a lot of damage for him anyway. But again, if you do enjoy these videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.